Child Rights Commission prevents 21 minors from sending to other states. JNIMS Director Dr. Devin says he is ready to resign if MCI tells he is unfit to be director. State Election Commission trying to curb expenditure in elections of local bodies. And shortage of staff affects works at 17 employment exchange offices in Manipur. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Thangchung with the top stories and latest news at this hour. A team of Manipur commissioned for protection of child rights today prevented 21 children from being sent to other states. The children were spotted at the Imphal International Airport this morning around 11 in suspicious condition. The children ranging from 9 to 17 years were being taken to Gujarat and Maharashtra for Islamic education. They were handed over to their families. Chairperson of the SSK Sharma said there is restriction in sending children below 12 from Assam and Manipur following the ruling of the Supreme Court issued on September 1, 2010. He said the Child Welfare Committee in the district concerned must verify them before sending them out of the state.
Karigino verification taurisi habigi maramdi chatkadoriba angangduna hayeng chatkarga mana tamudo school do kari karamba school da tamudo no karamba institution no karamba work agency employment agency ra maduda makhoibu leiriba agency do hana mangjona na ikoina verification man tawthokpa yana na bagini madu khanga de khoisu mama pa khoisu chingnaba punamakwe ai sase mong taba institution da lejagiba magi tungge phaba step ama laudana pabam ogiba do unane magi damakta ikoina masi all india gi oiba system se lakpani supreme court ki keno se lakpani.
Commission member Kaisam Pradeep Kumar said the children were stopped from being sent to other states before verification. He said the commission will verify the institutes where they are supposed to study. He said 9 children from Manipur were halted at Kolkata yesterday. Till now, the institutions are yet to be verified whether are recognized by the government or not. Kaisam Pradeep Kumar said the commission will continue such drives and appeal to the parents to verify with the Child Welfare Committee before sending their children to other places.
Muslim Kangluk ki mayokta natraga Islam ki education ki mayokta amata nate masi angang sing asibu kayumatamda Lana lamjing aga trafficking tawwa singna pulap mapanda puthokpado madu oibra oidabra haibidu koi yengsan mani hojimba ki oina di hariba angang sing asi puthoiba si trafficking ni haibagi chapchawa khoida phangba leitri akhata na thijangani aduna siguma si thoktana ba amadi trafficker sing ki khuttagi nanthokna basu honabi waidana amukana Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights makidagi appeal tawjani.
The children and parents met the representatives of Manipur Commission of Protection of Child Rights at the office of MOBC and urged the authority to send them immediately. In the meantime, volunteers of Pangal Students Organization and Anjuman reached the spot and questioned why the 21 Muslim students were stopped from boarding the flight and warned of intense hesitation if the students were not sent within 48 hours along with the expenditure to be incurred to reach their respective madrasa.
Hariba Satra Singasi Sahi putting his Satuna the Lagiva Satra Singsi Matamuta Mamanga, Hoki the Sahi Singer, a Sigum Batu Totra, Nasina, Humana Tulasicari Marino, Pali government, Atamana, minority, Oriba, Pazba, Prota, Selaba, Islam Dharma Sinda, Apandana, Wakalo Tami had Sima, Yesoki Saitagi, Haizeri, Yubi or Kidor Satra Singer Sibo, in Handaba, Sala Second of the humanity ground, let the Bible City, Pangal Student Organization, PSONA, Taran Tokde, Airport Authority Amadi, Child Right Protection Department, Hariba, Sixinga, Nifuni Panhogi Manunda, Chapsaba, Excel. JNIMS Director Dr. Laishram Devin said
he will resign if there is a written document by Medical Council of India, MCI, stating that he is unfit to be director. Addressing media persons at Jennings, Director Devin said, according to MCI guidelines, a doctor with 10 years of experience, 5 years as an associate professor and 5 years as professor can become the superintendent. He said he has experience as an associate professor and professor for 12 years. Dr. Devin said he took charge as Jennings director on July 17, 2015. He stated that 5 years before his tenure, the revenue of the medical college was Rs 4 crore, but he has earned a revenue of Rs 4 crore in a year during his tenure. The director also strongly condemned a planting of hand grenade at his residence at Kakwa Ashemlekai yesterday. He asked who would have taken the responsibility in case the grenade exploded, injuring students and family members. He appealed to those responsible for keeping the grenade to clarify.
In charge director matung dagidi MCI marirak ai face tawjar bani nongmatasu MCI na nang yadi haiba warol senguna thambidi director oijar ko matung dagi subject anatomy physiology aduga forensic medicine da PG sheet pu yabirame hajik phau MCI na nang yadi haiba engona comment amta piba leite khoina Jennings na tawjariba aisa mayamju support tawbiyo DPC haibasi government gi organization government sarkar gida sanabagi wani private medical college indadi MCI nu yarabadi RR bu surabadi magi paper lejarabadi piningba promotion anytime any moment when a piningba promotion adum chairman sin PBI sumain tawdana koi gi private ka government khenabadi leibani.
Members of Ashemlekai Development Club, Ashemlekai Mairapaibi and students of Elite Senior Secondary School today staged a sit-in at Kawa Ashemlekai Community Hall against the planting of a Chinese hand grenade yesterday at the residence of Jennings Director Dr. Laishram Deben. Placards that read, "We condemned a planting of bomb. No, do not plant or hurl a bomb in residential areas. Bomb will not bring solution," were displayed during the sit-in. President of Kanglaima Lyric Laima, who also took part in the sit-in, said planting of hurling bomb can never solve any issue but can only solved through dialogue. She also appealed to all concerned not to repeat such act in future.
Ngasibaw marumari matahayda Dr. Debengi kawada lay bayum angang masam may amalarik ta misida bom hunjamase kana gumba mari lay na ba waigera sarkar gi waigera sarkan ataba waigera atuba matamda sengdok piro moy gi Dr. gi committee na Dr. Debena lain dana punsi mangar gata ba Manipur gi barzar mafam dagi asiguma maray baktiraba sainay rabak kaya mapukalaga layeng akwa haibase apaba tabagti apaba tawansi wari watay sanaraga sorosan poraksi bongi lanche tokpiu haina lukki maygay dagi isama ki maygay dagi lekay sigi maygay dagi haijari.
Unknown miscreants today planted a hand grenade at the NRL oil pump at Mantri Pukri under Hengang Police Station. Bomb disposal squad of Manipur Police safely removed the bomb. The bomb was discovered this morning around 11 near a pump. Later, it was safely exploded in a field between Achanbigai and Koiringai. State Election Commission today asserted that the commission is trying to curb expenditure in elections of local bodies in the state and also keep an observer to monitor it strictly from the next civic body election. Secretary of the commission, Radharani Mutum, said the state commission has not yet started appointing financial observers, and despite the shortage of staff, the commission is trying its best to stop misuse of money and muscle power. Speaking to media at a press conference of head of departments for highlighting development activities of government organized by DIPR at Moirangkom, Radharani Mutum said the commission is also putting all its might to prevent proxy voting, which often causes problems. She added that except the candidates and officials, no one is allowed near the polling station. She gave an unsatisfying reply to a query on the open involvement of MLAs in the civic body polls. Radharani Mutum said all the guidelines are properly given in the Election Code of Conduct and no polling officials filed any written complaint regarding the open involvement of MLAs, and therefore no action can be taken up.
EVM season expenditure su yam wangakani at the same time akoina hojik ting asagi madugi arrange to bungam dabanina hanagi conventional method haitere ballot paper and ballot box se hojibo di still seasonary aduga in course of time ECI na tawbise dumaina koisu dum tawnabadi hona jargana hojibo badi madu change to process ti leitri koise municipal council gi water leiba mi ama mai masamukti leidi leraba ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯡꯁꯦ ECIꯒꯤ ꯔꯣꯜꯗꯨꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯐ ꯐꯣꯡꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯤꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ.
Additional Director, Employment Exchange Department S.H. Bijoy stated that lack of funds and manpower paralyzed the department even though it has 17 employment exchange offices in the state manned by just 88 staff. Participating in the media interaction program organized by DIPR at Moirangkhom, S.H. Bijoy said awareness programs for the unemployed youths of the state jointly launched by District Employment Exchange and University Employment Information and Guidance Bureau, Manipur University, have been stopped due to lack of funds. Answering to a question on why the official website of the department is not updated, Additional Director S.H. Bijoy said there is no technical staff in the department and therefore information is not being updated in the website.
Sanction strength the 122 laye adaya existing the IT8 laye 17 employment exchange da ni le rise IT tang laye adu main power sam son bai ta technical person laitaba kanu gi computer gi adu maram oidana akhoi da update si tawum daba update tawum daba gi maram asoba madi akhoi gi kanu di leba website ti adu website sigi kanu se update tawum daba akhoi na hang da hisatte ba satpu.
Two cadres of PLA RPF have been arrested near Imphal College by Imphal West Police Commando and personnel of 12th Bihar Regiment during a joint operation yesterday. The operation was carried out under the command of Imphal West Commando OC Inspector P. Sanjoy. The arrested cadres are identified as Maibam Gopal Singh of Kwakaithil Hainau Khongnembi and Pebam Ahanchao Singh alias Diesel, 44 years, son of P. Bopishak of Kwakaithil Lamdong. Both of them worked under the command of self-styled finance in charge Rishikanta of RPF PLA. One Maruti Alto car with registration number WB02R1305 and 2 mobile phones were recovered from them. They have been handed over to Singjamai police station. A team of District Police Commando Imphal East arrested one UNLF cadre from Kaibi Kumuda Awang Laikai on July 12. The arrested person has been identified as self-styled Corporal Takilambam Priyo Maitai alias Nongdren Khomba, 21 years, son of T. Toto Maitai of Kaibi Kumuda Awang Laikai. A case has been registered at Sagolmang Police Station and investigation is going on. Wangkai MLA Y Irabot along with members of Tribal Colony Welfare Association and New Chekon Maira Paibi today halted the construction of a fence wall by an individual encroaching upon the tribal colony compound at New Chekon. Sources said Dr. Heramot from Taubal bought the plot in tribal colony compound 3 years back and the plot is currently used as warehouse for storing charcoal. MLA Irabot warned the caretaker and laborers to stop the construction.
The individual and crossover to individual government people cover among the wishing. High root because you don't know the poor amony. Don't know the appearance and Karami, the Sanga Kolkata was lay. In swing assembly session, I raise the matter in the house, then I will just see how you give my amnipi, my amni, all these surroundings. Sigitorko say, I don't know, you could have done my construction, there was a Makataba, or from Mamlaki about the way I high.
Nambul Bank Cultural Association Takil Khongban Maning Laikai Secretary Ahaibam Lalan Maitai has termed the news item carried in today's dailies that the people who held a sit-in held at Takil Khongban Maning Laikai yesterday boycotted Social Welfare Minister Kumari A.K. Mirabai as baseless. In a press meet held at Takil Khongban Macha Ibema Community Hall, Ahaibam Lalan Maitai said the clubs and Mairapaibis of the locality were not informed about the sit-in. He said the minister, who is also the MLA of Patso Assembly constituency, has been taking up welfare programs in the area. Representatives of Takil Khongban Women Welfare Association condemned the act of boycotting the MLA by some people and appeal not to repeat such action without informing the club and Maira Loop of the area.
Hariba Mokan Mifamasi, Leka Yashida Lady Organization Amadi Club, Mara Paibina, Karigumba Matagamari Lena de, local MLA Bu, boycott Tore Hariba Sigi Matang the Su, Masamasana, Lale Haina Hajaduna Club Amade Mara Paibida, Hajabalak Sarabani, Leka Yashida, boycott Taukiba Late, Club Amasumara Paibina, Tang Kongban Maning Lekai Club, Mara Paibigi, jurisdiction manungsida hairiba MLA asina yamna achauba development amaga loinana hojik tawribani masida kanagumba insan bamanba thawinsin amani ama anina silaga hairiba asi matungda tawbiganu masida tawropa tholabadi club amasung mara paibina madugi pirakpa daita masa masana yana laugadabani.
Manipur State Legal Services Authority in a press release informs that the interview of Chief Justice of India and Patron-in-Chief Nalsa will be broadcast by All India Radio on the eve of the International Justice Day on July 18 from 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break, and you're watching Primetime English News. Ima Chingoibi Semgat Sagat Palup Kurai Sajorlekai General Secretary Hizam Rai Kumar clarified that JAC's blame that Gyaneshwar's accident was conspired by his girlfriend Kurai Jam Debarani of Kurai Konsamlekai is baseless. He said the two eloped in February and the date for their wedding has been fixed. He condemned the blame on Debarani and her family. It may be mentioned that Gyaneshwar from Thanga Chandpur, an MBBS intern at RIMS Hospital, slept in his hostel room on the midnight of May 16th.
Warden leriba guard leriba adugi maraktuda changaga khut tharambada aikoina ni haiba wahi se masi yamna sengna apanga sing loinamangna khangnagadaba wafamni maramaduna mase amuk hana hainagumsi aikoi angang du phanaraba honabada aikoi thawai hakchang yauna prai gi sai tegi pumnamak yauksallaga yam doctor haisi yam tangba miwai khanjabaga loina khoi mabu yam athuba matamda phaglakna honabada aikoi mateng pangsage angang ani sibu tung koina moi ani gi nungsi nariba kenosi mari si tanna danaba aikoi sinmina si.
Students' Union of DM College of Arts decided to boycott the class from tomorrow till July 17 against the authorities' failure to address the problem of lack of infrastructure in the college. General Secretary of the Union, Kaisham Dilip Kumar, said the union urged the Education Minister and the Director to renovate Voice Command Room, PG block and proper fencing of the compound in January. He said the authority assured them of starting the works from May. However, nothing has been done so far and the union took the call to boycott the class.
Director amadi Education Minister singda chatuna hajarure masida moina megi thabaki manungda koi sarani torani habdi lekre adunga si bawda session horsi bawda akoina kemba pangthok tabasi maram oiraga akoina hayengdagi horaga numi humni gi oiba akoina class boycott amadi administration block thingjagani hayeng date 15 to 17 faw tawani masida sarkarna tawni habagi thajaba bibiraktragadi makha taba khongjam yam changsin jarakani.
Caesarean operation in Obstetrics and Gynecology Department and admission to NICU of Pediatrics Department of Jenims will be done free of cost with immediate effect in public interest. The Medical Superintendent of Jenims has issued a notification in this regard. A team of BJP Manipur Pradesh led by KH Ibomcha, member of Lamlai BJP Mandal, inspected the roads and bridges in Lamlai constituency. Ibomcha appealed to the authority concerned to repair the roads and bridges which are in bad condition. He also inspected the roads and bridges in Nongpok, Sanjinbum and Yorabung. Residents of Nongpok, Sanjinbum shared their grievances with the BJP worker due to the deplorable condition of roads. Ibomcha also inspected several IVR roads in Takhel and Lamlai. He also saw the condition of road from Sunukok till Laikot near the house of Lamalai MLA and Works Minister KHS Biren.
Maruna lambi thongse sisu yadraba ani ngarang nahan sila aga JCB na koi MLA na mantri na JCB na nongni kolam me koi saibam je asidi hena sembleti sembi da ba se bot na amani sembi koi sembi usini
khasol tu yurbung ta balam bisi hana mamang dai koi yamna akoi gi PMGY na koi hana subiram mani adu masi 2002 odai da mali adu hari balam bisi koi jik praja sin chatuk sin da yamna waba ama boire adu hari ba koi government side gi hari ba sing si masi khara atu matam dai koi lambi je kha tuku sin da waba khara ko no wi dong ta khara छात्र सिंह लाइक लाइसु तंबगी चथोक चसिन तौबद चटप भौ ngamdraba dugumba thong ani imsu leri
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯔꯤꯄꯦꯌꯥꯔꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯦꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯣꯀꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯝ.ꯑꯦꯜ.ꯑꯦꯅ ꯀꯌꯥꯔꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯗꯤ ꯇꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯐꯥꯎ ꯉꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯁꯦꯝꯖꯤꯟꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯅ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯁꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯊꯤꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ.
Free health and hepatitis B vaccination camp was held in Naga Ching of Pantilong village in Haingang constituency under the sponsorship of BJP Manipur Pradesh member Thauchom Romeo. More than 600 people were vaccinated against hepatitis B. DPC for recruitment of constable male civil in a press release informs that candidates who have qualified the physical efficiency test conducted from June 6 to July 10 at 2nd MR ground may collect admit cards for written test from 1st MR from 10 AM to 4 PM. Candidates of Churachandpur, Chandal, Senapati, Tamenglong and Ukhrul district are asked to take admit cards on July 14 and 15. Candidates of Bishnupur and Thoubal district on July 16 and 17. Candidates of Imphal West, Imphal East and Jiribam on July 18 and 19, remaining districts on July 20. Naharol Sahitya Premi Samiti Imphal will celebrate the Writers' Day on July 17 at Dr. Kamal Memorial Complex at Langtaban Kunja Mayai Laikai. Writer Khulim Chandrasekhar Singh will be presented with the Writer of the Year 2016 Lifetime Achievement at the event. Padma Devi Award will be presented to Angam Jatung Chiru, Telem Atoybema Award to Dr. Khangembam Samungao, and Moirang Them Narendra Gold Medal to Laishram Birendra Kumar. Naharol Sahitya Premi Samiti will also felicitate winners of national and state awards including Khetri Rajan, Professor N. Khagendra, Chongtham Dipu, Megha Chandra Kungbam, Longjam Joy Chandra, Aribam Kumar and Naurem Vidyasagar. State Central Library, Imphal in a press note informs that free books and furnitures will be distributed on July 14 for the year 2015-16 to libraries run by clubs, voluntary organizations selected under the State Central Library, Imphal and Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation, Kolkata. Umanglai Kanba Apunbaluk Ukal tracked down the Maibi and the youth seen in the video of inappropriate dance at Lai Harauba Laibung that went viral in social media. Ukal today called them up and advised them to respect and adhere to the traditional ritual. The Maibi has been identified as NG Ichal Tombi, 28, daughter of NG Birend of Yaurabung Mamang Laikai, and the youth has been identified as Asim Abungte, 23, son of A. Shamsundar of Oinam Sawungbung. Speaking to media, Ukal convener Mutum Manitun said it is unfortunate that the age-old tradition of Lai Harauba is mirrored frequently by some misled persons. Ukal will start giving befitting punishment if anyone is found indulging in such act.
Makoida matungda muhanna sigumba singse tawba yadananaba ya tawganu haibagi koi pautak pijara matungda ningthina wakhal taminara kanda sigumba laibak thiba tawdokse matungda muhanna thohandana widamta akoi phire am lominare aduna thokriba tawdoksi yam laibak thibani matung tarakpada kanagombi amatana lairauda tawroidaba thong singa se tawsanbiganu haina
Film Forum Manipur has lifted the ban on actors Gokul Bala, Ratan Lai, director Bij Gupta Laishram and cameraman and producer Surjakanta. Hindu devotees are celebrating the last day of the Rath Yatra, Kanglin or Punar Yatra Kanglin or Punar Yatra in various parts of the state with the main ritual of the festival held at Sri Sri Govindaji temple in Palace compound. The idols of Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra are carried from the temple in the ceremonial procession and placed in the Kang, popularly known as the Konung Kang. Sri Sri Govindaji temple board coordinated the celebration of the festival. A large number of men and women devotees took part in the celebration and offered prayers to the Lords. One of the highlights of the celebration is devotees of all ages grappling among themselves in their attempt to get something from the offerings of fruits and flowers spread in the beautiful pattern on the road before the Kang. As usual, Kangs were seen on roads in various parts of Imphal and devotees offered fruits and flowers before the idols of Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra.
Rath Jatragi, I can't Kumi si Gabir Singh Maharaj Sanakri Horpani, a Kumiyashina, Rath Jatrasina, Puchin, Koyentinana, Jati Masin, Amagamaga, Matin Pangadana, Nungai Baya Pava, Atapa, Achik Papiranova, Jagannath Ji, the Koram Jerry.
Lebase Ingnava, some lies a Koramaga, Inhan Getawa, Adagi, Hoi, Anaya Yaudanava, Nanga Lakti. Aigi Awana, the Dilebaki Santi only Pangina Kanje. ꯀꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯦꯟꯅ ꯆꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯈꯔ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯥꯡꯅ ꯆꯤꯡꯅꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯝꯃꯅꯤ ꯀꯜꯂꯦ
ISKCON today celebrated Kanglen in Mori on the international border. The Kang, which was taken to Tamu on the 6th of this month, was brought back today in Mori. Devotees took part in the celebration of the festival. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Child Rights Commission prevents 21 minors from sending to other states. JNIMS Director Dr. Devin says he is ready to resign if MCI tells he is unfit to be director. State Election Commission trying to curb expenditure in elections of local bodies. And shortage of staff affects works at 17 employment exchange offices in Manipur.